G'day everyone, Core here, and today we'll be making a map in Transport Fever 2 for my next playthrough. The idea for this series is to have a passenger only start. There will be no industry on the map, and spawning of industry will be disabled. We'll need to build up our wealth in order to actually buy and place the industry as we want them. Once we finish here today, this map will also be available for download if you want to play it yourself or to make your own edits. Jumping into the map editor here, we already have some settings pre-selected, as I have been doing some searching for a nice seed to use. We'll be using the huge map size here with a 1:1 scale. The seed I already have ready to input, which will be 4ZOCMM. I did forget to copy that, so let's copy that now. I'll also have these details in the description below. The town cargo will have up to 6 cargo types. Industry closure we will have as very often, so when we do place the industries, we will need to service them as quickly as we can. And the industry density target will be disabled, as we will be placing them ourselves. Moving into the custom settings. So we do have quite a few mods here. I believe 24 in total. Feel free to pause them if you want to have a look here. Otherwise, I will be mentioning the more map specific mods in the description below as well. One of the mods you may already see is that we have no costs on. That is purely just to set the map up. Once we start the map, that will be turned back off and we will be dealing with the entire budget as per normal. In the advanced settings, we'll have the climate set to temperate. Vehicles will have all, so we don't limit ourselves. Town names will be American. Environment also will be temperate, and the difficulty will be set to hard. Finances and town growth, we will leave them as the default settings here, as the town will actually be modified by the natural town growth. Okay, so we'll apply that. And with everything set here, let's start loading the map. Okay, with the map loaded, we'll close this help window here. So we're going to jump into the height map. Now the settings we're going to be using, so again we want to make sure the seed is set, which it is. Okay, so the sliders. Starting from the left, with the leftmost one being 1 here, we're going to be setting the hilliness to 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Water will also be set to 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And the forest will be set to 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll let that generate. Okay, so with the map generated, let's close that tip there. We don't need that at the moment. This is what we're sort of going to be working with. So the map should allow for some nice ship routes with all these water routes here, so it sort of divides the map up quite nicely. We could even create some extra canals if we want to. We will do that though while using our own money. But more importantly, it should allow some nice long train routes up and down and across the rivers. We'll get this generated and then look at the towns. Okay, so that is the map now generated. So this is going to allow some nice winding routes through the mountains there, and then a few nice smoother rides closer to the rivers. So let's look at getting the towns in. We won't be touching the industry here, only the towns. So we're going to max this out to 84. The seed is still set appropriately. And we can see in the bottom left here, we have a nice little cluster here. There is some mountains there as well, but with the natural town growth mod, which allows the cities to expand a lot larger than normal, we'll hopefully get some of the towns connecting to hopefully make one quite large city. So let's generate these towns and then we can have a bit more of a look over the map. Something I missed here, which can be an important step, we need to make sure we set the dates. I wanted the map set to 1850, which I forgot to do here. I did fix this post-recording by relaying the towns. First thing you may notice here is that the industry items requested are different from normal. This is thanks to the complete industry mod, which adds a heap more industry to the game, which will allow a lot more of a complicated freight structure when we eventually get to placing those industries down. So the layout of these towns should create some interesting main lines and hopefully a lot of local and branch lines to help populate our tracks and stations. One of the two next steps that we'd normally take is then looking at the industry tab, start getting some industries down. But as I said, that will be happening during the gameplay. And the other step that you would normally do is also creating the main line connections between the towns. However, I'm not wanting to take that route, since I think to start this off, what we will do is actually use bus connections only between the towns until passengers build up a bit more. And if the connection's already down for the towns, then it ends up taking away a little bit of the gameplay of actually placing the route down. So with that, that's the map complete. The series will be streamed live on Twitch, with the VODs then uploaded to my channel here. If you have any suggestions for the series, please do let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I hope to see you all in the upcoming streams and or VODs. Thank you for watching everyone. Take care and have fun.